Hello, Flat Earth researchers, debaters, and debunkers. This lovely photograph of the JW Marriott Resort and Spa in Phuket shows us various pieces of evidence or even proof that we are on and see ourselves on a flat Earth, not a globe. In front of us, we see the flat water of the Infinite Horizon swimming pool stretching out ahead of us, completely flat and level, towards the horizon. And beyond that, we have more flat water of the sea going off into the distance with a flat horizon as well. We see the two bodies of water reflecting light in very similar ways. The swimming pool is reflecting the trees just off beyond it and reflecting the sky above, and the sea is reflecting the sun just beyond it in a straight line. There are no curved reflections to indicate any curvature whatsoever on these bodies of water. We also have the laws of perspective at play, allowing us to really see what we see, with everything that is parallel appearing to go off into the distance toward a vanishing point in the center of our field of view, as we can see with this perspective grid. We can see the lights in the swimming pool becoming, or appearing to become, narrower and narrower towards the vanishing point. And they appear to be closer together as they go off into the distance. And of course, they would eventually become just a blur. And eventually they would be so far away that we just couldn't make out the light anymore as it goes beyond the band of convergence that we see at the horizon. We can also determine the actual height of the observer by drawing a horizontal line across the center of the image, and we see that the horizon is at the exact eye level of the observer, whose height is somewhere around the height of these awnings either side of the swimming pool. But we see that distant surface apparently rising up to our eye level, apparently rising up to the same height as the observer or the photographer looking across this vista with an eye level about the same as these awnings either side of the swimming pool. Does this mean we are looking into a bulge, even though we are looking directly ahead at a 90-degree angle? How can this be so if we are on a globe? It is simply the way our eyes work, and when we understand that we always see, when we look straight ahead, the surface rising up to eye level and the sky coming down and meeting at that same point. And sandwiched in between, we have a band of convergence where all the detail across the surface in the distant becomes condensed and simply impossible to see. We also instinctively know that if we lowered our perspective and got closer to the surface while looking straight ahead, the edge of the pool would become our new horizon as the horizon came closer, blocking out the surface of the sea beyond. And we instinctively know when we watch a sunset that the sun is following a line of perspective towards the horizon, apparently sinking behind the horizon, but it is simply carrying on its path of perspective and being blocked off by whatever surface is stretching out in front of us before it really has much of a chance to get smaller. So if we are looking in the same direction as the setting sun, that's as far as it goes to the vanishing point in the center of our vision. It will not carry on a line of perspective below the horizon. It just simply gets further and further away and eventually smaller on that central point, the vanishing point of our particular personal, unique, individual perspective at that time and place. Our eyes and our instincts also tell us that the sun isn't millions of miles away. It is much, much closer, possibly only a few miles above our heads. Hence the reason that the sun will reach the horizon relatively quickly from our earthbound perspective. So when we learn to really see what we see and learn to discern the true scope and depth of the lies that we have been told to blind us, we break free from the global prison that has been painted only in our minds. Thank you very much.